back to the 3x5 Live
podcast.
On this podcast, we talk about mindset, mindfulness, everything self-development, productivity. I hope you had some bamboo success since our last episode.
Good job remembering that.
I know.
You're losing the flair already?
I'm losing the flair.
Okay.
We started out with some Christmas flair. If you are enjoying YouTube, but if you're on podcast, you didn't get the joy of seeing that.
You really missed out.
And what are we talking about this year? It's going to become a tradition. We did it last year.
Is our favorite things. So just a little reminder that we recognize that the holiday season is about way more than presents and gifts and all of that. However, it doesn't change the fact that the expectation is to come up with gifts and things that people might find joy or happiness in receiving. And so if you are scratching your head thinking about all the things to maybe purchase for your spouse or a friend or someone adult in your life, we thought that we would go through some of our favorite things. These are different than our last year's favorite things. So if you wanted to go back and look at that one, you can too. And
yes.
Would you like to start us off? Drum roll, please.
I will. So these are all different price points. I'd say a few of them are on the higher side of price points. So just a heads up. But these were just some kind of ideas that we came up with. And first one for me is the brand Farharty. And they have something called the sweater shirt, which I am wearing right now. It is a flannel shirt. And you're like, why would a flannel shirt be on your favorite things? Well, this thing is like a warm hug. Like the weight of it feels like you're wearing a weighted blanket. Is this true? You've stolen it from me.
It's absolutely true. So he's wearing it and it is. It's like this like stretchy, it feels like flannel sheets, but you can put this over top like yoga pants with like a tank, and then you can put this on top, and it's super cozy. I steal it from him all the time. Ironically, I'm wearing a Farharty hoodie right now. That also is very cozy.
We need to get some little sponsor credits there for the podcast. So it is expensive. It's not on sale, and usually you get 20% off. It's $160.
Not on sale.
Not on sale, correct. And I have 3 of them that I've collected over the years, and I wear them all the time.
This is true.
Yes.
Like a uniform.
So they hold up, they wash well, but honestly, in the winter, it keeps me so warm. So a lot of times I wear them open like I'm wearing now with a t-shirt underneath, and that's my number 1.
And what is it called again?
It is the sweater shirt from Farharty.
The sweater shirt from Farharty. That's very good pronunciation.
All right.
Enunciation. All right. Number 2. So this was something that I had bought both of our kiddos last year. This is a small company called Walker Family Goods. I don't know if you can see this duffel bag. If you're watching, I just kind of held it up. I was in the market for a good like weekender quick trip. We were popping back and forth from like the Poconos. And so I just wanted something for my kids that was organized, easy for them to carry so that I wouldn't have to carry it. This is a family owned company. But I love it because the way that the compartments are divided is lovely. So it has a divider that you can either put through the center where you're going to kind of fold their clothes. And then either side has its own zipper compartment that has spaces for toothbrushes. It has shoes. There's a waterproof lining in one side. So if you put something wet or like wet clothes, like I used to put bathing suits in here, it doesn't affect the other clothes. So just very expertly designed. I have one for each kid, and then I just asked for one for Christmas that's a little bit larger than this size as well. But it's just great construction, and if you're looking for
and it has awesome thick zippers, like super high quality zippers.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So check them out, Walker Family Goods.
So my next one is I am skeptical about CBD products. A lot of times I think it's snake oil. You know, there's good companies, they're bad companies. I did a Spartan race in September, and they were handing out
Are you going to tell the whole story?
No, I'm not going to tell the whole story. They were handing out this Lazarus Natural, which is the name of the CBD company, and that's LAZARUS Naturals. And they were handing out a sleep gummy. And I will say that if I know I'm going to have a hard time falling asleep, they have worked extremely well. And they also have like an energy one, a calming one. And I found their products to actually say or do what they say they're going to do. So that's a new product for me. And I kind of semi-trust the Spartan to have like good people that they work with. So
yeah, their sponsorship.
Yeah, exactly. So that's my number 2.
Okay. one of the ones that I have on here, I can't actually show you because it's attached to our wall. We were trying really hard to figure out a family organization process. And we would have multiple calendars where like weekly I was doing like a big calendar on the board and I was writing stuff in and then trying to get Bry's schedule to match with my schedule, but his work calendar doesn't sync up with my Google Calendar. And we just kept overbooking ourselves and not really connecting or communicating on what we needed to do. So enter this company called Skylight, Skylight. It is almost like a giant iPad looking thing.
And it comes in two sizes. We got the larger one with is a 15-inch.
It's a 15-inch. And so it's a touch screen, but the beautiful part about it is it syncs any calendar that you want to sync with it, and it color coordinates according to your family member. So I have ours on week mode, and it will have stuff on there that the kids need for like quizzes coming up or tests coming up, or it'll have a chore chart for them where each day they can come through and press their chore chart and it'll say like, did you empty your lunchbox? Did you put your ice back in the freezer? And they can check it off, and it kind of gives them this little fireworks explosion. So it does multiple things. You also can get a subscription to have like pictures and backgrounds and things like that. We don't do that photo subscription thing, but it has been a lifesaver, and my kids use it now every single day too. They walk up to the Skylight, they see what they have due today. It has like their book reports and things on there. So if you're looking for some streamlined family organization, I would definitely check out Skylight.
So we have this hanging right in our kitchen where everybody can see it. And Jessie literally will put something on her Google Calendar on her phone and it immediately shows up there, which is huge. So, I mean, it definitely has, we were kind of like, is this going to be nice? But it's been kind of a game changer for us.
Yeah. And sometimes with us, I feel like quality over quantity with gifts. So this is an expensive gift, but when Bryan and I exchange gifts, we usually only do like one or two presents. And so this is a little bit pricey, but it would be like my only present and I'd be happy with it.
Yeah. I forget how much it was. Under $200.
It was under $200. They also have great coupon codes too.
Yeah. So that has been a fun addition.
Yeah. That's been great.
All right.
You're up.
I am up next. So I am
it's your boyfriend. This is his love. He has a love relationship with this thing.
Stop it.
Everywhere. Okay, here we go.
So I'm obviously we have our 3x5 Life product, and I use that religiously every day. But for work, like if I go into meetings, I would have a notebook for meetings. Like, I'm meeting with somebody, I'm taking notes about my meeting. Then I would come back and I would have like another like place where I'm putting, I don't know, what would be a good example? Oh, just like my normal like journaling, actual active writing journals would be in another notebook and things like that. So I was very resistant to e-notebooks, but I finally broke down and got the Remarkable 2, and it's been fantastic. It's been a great companion with my 3x5 card. I have all my meetings. I have a meeting folder in there.
I thought you were going to say, it's been a great companion.
Yes, it has replaced Jessie.
He does. He brings it everywhere.
Yeah,
you should show it.
So I got the cool old school composition book folder on it. So it's a very thin. The writing experience is very nice. Again, I have all my meetings are in one folder in there. All my journaling is in another folder in there.
You've been even bringing it like to church with you to take notes and like.
Yeah, and you can actually take like, if I have a PDF that like, let's say I get a document from my lawyer that I need to review, I can literally drag it onto my desktop version and it will appear in this tablet. So then I can mark up that PDF right in the device and then send it back to my lawyer. So things like that have been fantastic. So I've enjoyed the experience. I'm only 2-3 months in, but so far,
I feel like you need to talk about sponsorship. I've heard you give a pitch for the Remarkable to probably like 10 people.
Yes. And I've been very resistant and I always talk trash about it.
Yeah.
And now I've turned in another expensive. So I think it's just for the tablet is like $400. So not inexpensive.
Okay. I have one that's a little bit more, actually I have two, but this is one. This is a really sweet project. I've gotten this for a couple of my girlfriends. I don't know if you can see it, but they're these bracelets called Little Words projects. The idea behind the company is to create these like custom bracelets. Mine say Hadley and Nash. They're stackable. So you could do kids' names. There's all different styles. The other part of it is like setting kind words and intention into the world. So it would be like, if there's like strength or someone's going through something, it's almost like a little mantra or, I don't know, just like a reminder every day to kind of like embrace whatever it is. And they're totally customizable. It is another small company. They come super cute packaged and stuff. I just thought that that'd be a great gift. And then I'm just going to piggyback on my last one. One of my happy things in life is plants. I think that plants are amazing for your house because of all the filtration properties and the oxygen and all the good things that plants do for us naturally. But sometimes plants are really hard to remember to take care of. So there's this company called Easy Plant. They have this whole like innovative self-watering system that's basically the pot itself. But you can order like trios. They have these cute little boho colors that you can order them in. And there's basically just like a compartment on the side of the pot internally that you can fill up like this reservoir, and it slowly waters the plants from the roots, which is actually where you're supposed to water plants from, but it's hard to do in a typical pot. So you can fill this reservoir up and it'll last for a month. So if you have trouble remembering to take care of your plant babies, this might be a great gift to give somebody. And they have all kinds of like customizable packages and things that you can do. It's a little pricey, but I think for a gift, it would be something that you might not buy for yourself. So it'd be nice to offer it to somebody else.
Yeah, I think as a single plant, you can get a single plant with pot for $40, $50.
Yeah, it's like $40.
Yeah, so not horrible.
No, it's not horrible.
Yeah. So is that it? Does that wrap it up?
I mean, I feel like that was like rapid fire. We just did as many as we could in that little period of time. But if you are, chewing on some ideas and things to get, and you're looking around for some companies, maybe some smaller companies to support, or just some innovative thinking, we thought that we would pass on some of the things that we are interacting with and that we love.
So everything we love 2023 is a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Cool. All right, guys.
Have a good week.
Great week.
Take care.
See ya.
We are all